Here's some business advice that's blindingly obvious once you know it. The best business names articulate the outcome that the customer is going to get. And I'm going to give you an amazing example that's kind of cheeky and hilarious. For example, my good mate Dan wants to launch a new wine. He was just telling me all about it. He was saying, I'm going to name the wine after the outcomes that people want from the wine. I go, like what? He says, I'm going to have a wine bottle called Epiphany. That's going to be the Chardonnay. And then I'm going to have another one called Oblivion. That's going to be the Shiraz. I'm having a laugh going, that's great. You're naming your business after the outcome, or in this case, you're naming your product after the outcome. And it reminded me of a story that my dad told me from the 1980s. And this is kind of hilarious. My dad was working for a big Australian company called Southcorp, which owned an alcohol brand called Foster's. You may have heard of that one. Foster's wanted to break into the wines and the champagnes. Now, in Australia in the 1980s, we didn't have very many domestic champagne brands. We had some good wines, not champagnes. So they decided to launch this brand new champagne. They got the marketing team together. They got the wine experts and the champagne experts to come up with a great drop that people could drink, and they got the marketing experts to pull together the branding around this bottle of champagne. It got to the point where they were launching it, where they had all the industry pundits and everyone together in a big room to celebrate the launch of this new bottle of champagne called Rene Pogel. And they chose that name apparently because it sounded very French and it would appeal to Australian sensibilities in the 1980s. Rene Pogel. So everybody's tasting the wine, they're having a great time. And then somebody goes, what? Looking at the sign, they said, hey, has anyone realized what this spells backwards? Rene Pogel. It's spelled Leger. Rene Pogel. And someone said, was that deliberate? And then the guys in marketing, mostly guys, are going until they got fired. The best products talk about the outcome. The best businesses explain what the customer or client is going to get in the name.